Hello, my name is Dhruv Vajipayajula, and I'm an MCAT tutor here at Inspira Advantage. I grew up in Bangalore, which is a city in South India, before moving to Philadelphia for college. I went to Temple University, where I majored in neuroscience, cellular and molecular, minor in chemistry, and a certificate in linguistics as well. I graduated with highest honors from Temple before matriculating to the Tufts University School of Medicine. I loved being in Philly. I think it was a great city to be exposed to healthcare. There's so many hospitals and numerous opportunities to explore the field of medicine, partake in research, and being in Boston, now I can say I look forward to what I could do in this city as well as in my future career. At least for my future, I really want to stay in academic medicine, and I really want to specialize in some form of surgery. So yeah, being at a hospital connected to a large academic center where I can mentor younger students as well as, have a research lab, but also prioritizing taking care of patients as well is something I want my future to look like. So in school, research was a large part of my week-to-week sort of process. And in undergrad, I took part in a lot of research, had a couple of publications, and was actually recognized with the Thermo Fisher Scientific Antibody Scholarship. Out of a nationwide pool of applicants, I received their highest merit scholarship for my research accolades. Other than that, I was very involved in team competitions in undergrad, where I loved working with other people, collaborating, attacking problems, and in a competitive landscape. One such example is an international mathematical modeling competition that I took part in, where our team secured an honorable mention as one of 6 teams in the US to do so. I also did a social determinants of health challenge with the Mayo Clinic, where along with a team of presenters at a nationwide conference, I done a project to target social determinants of health in a rural community taken care of by the Mayo Clinic and sort of create a proposal to address challenges and improve health outcomes. We in fact won that challenge, and I received a scholarship from the Mayo Clinic for that. Very recently, I did a healthcare case consulting competition, and in which me and my team proposed a gene therapy to target neurodegenerative diseases to Eli Lilly and Keith's shareholders, and we received second place in that competition and another academic scholarship as well. What I consider to be the largest key to success for the MCAT is the ability to handle uncertainty. Everyone comes to the MCAT very well prepared, having done a lot of background review, practice problems, so on and so forth. However, I think what's very important to succeeding in the MCAT and in med school and even as a physician is be able to handle uncertainty. When you're confronted with something that you have no idea, no background knowledge with, but you have to use what's given to you and come to a solution just by using your powers of deduction. And I think that's very key to doing well on the MCAT. As a tutor, there's a lot of overlap with different tutors where what we do is say, do this much content review, do practice problems, do full-length tests. But I think what I try to emphasize is that mastering the power of deduction, where you don't necessarily need to know everything walking in, but if you're attuned to picking up on clues given in the passage, given in the question, and even the answers themselves, you can do very well by just figuring things out. And I think by building that sort of skill in people I tutor, I can enable them to succeed. I think my greatest strength as a tutor is I am very familiar with what people are going through, especially, preparing for this pretty monumental exam. And I think because of that, I strive to be approachable, I strive to be relatable more than anything. And sometimes it's hard as a student to prepare for such a monumental exam. You're sort of overwhelmed, and because of that, I think one of my greatest strengths is sort of not only acting as a guide, but also as someone who can sort of relate to a student and sort of help them approach this task. Again, this comes back to the fact that, I was a pre-med too one day, and, guidance is very important. There's a lot of people who approach things just saying, we'll give it our best shot. But it always helps have an additional sort of set of hands guiding you through. And as a pre-med, I really appreciated having mentors. And I think, I want to pass that forward where I mentor other pre-meds. And, the MCAT is one of the biggest challenges. Having done pretty well on the MCAT, I think I have a responsibility to help other people and enable them to get to where they want.